Hey everybody, congratulations on everything that you've done over the last couple of days. Those that did the tip yesterday, I've seen a lot of images and stuff coming in about absolutely fixing your zone. So today's tip of the day, a 2-minute tip, and today I'm going to go through audio and visual. Now, I do things a little bit differently. I am working from home a heck of a lot. You don't have to go to the extreme of this setup, but what you can do if you want is follow my lead. The hardest part about this is actually being able to go and source the materials at the moment, but there is shops still open, so you can get them delivered. I'm not going to get into that side of it. What I am going to show you is what I use for audio, what I use for visual, and what I also use to listen to the whole thing. So for me, I have a 3-piece setup in this. I have a boom mic that you will see here, and what I actually use here is I actually use the Audio-Technica 2100, so the ATR 2100 as a microphone. That microphone, the reason I use that microphone is because I'm able to actually run a cable directly out of that and run it USB directly into my computer. Now, the cool thing about this microphone is it also has a stereo type jack on it as well, so I can actually run this directly into a little Zoom, and I use this sometimes when I do like on the road interviews, stuff like that as well. So this is a really, most people want to actually pay for a setup. So just look at this microphone here. I think you can find it for around about $80 to $90 at somewhere like JB Hi-Fi, and then that microphone actually comes on a little stand. But as you can see, I've actually attached a boom arm. So what I've done is I've attached a whole boom arm to this, and this little contraption at the front here actually keeps the microphone from vibrating. So if there's any little movements around, you don't pick it up in the microphone. Now, why is that important? If you're just speaking to people face to face, not such a big deal. But if you're actually going to do a podcast or anything along those lines, it's really, really important that you pick up the audio correctly so that if there is any little bumps and bruises around the place, they really sound bad if someone's wearing headphones around that. So I use a Audio-Technica microphone. I picked up the boom arm and boom extension here at JB Hi-Fi as well, and that also came with this little contraption on the front, which you can see just attaches by like a little flexi arm, and what this is called is a pop filter. Now that picks up the p sound. It's also for audio, so for the listener, so they're not actually hearing that p every time you do that sound. It's not blasting their eardrums out, or if they're running it through speaker systems, that it's not actually sounding really corny. Because I can tell you right now, even though the visual side of things, people will put up with a dog running past, if the audio is really shit, I can tell you most people will tune out or they'll turn off. So that's why I use this thing here. It's a pop filter. It just attaches to the whole thing. This whole setup here was about $110, also from JB Hi-Fi. And that was really, really simple. And I can just wind it out of the way when I'm not using it. And the whole thing sets up straight into my Mac or PC, whatever it is, via USB. I also have a set of headphones. Now, why do I have headphones? So I wear headphones. I wear my Bose noise cancelling headphones. I picked these up because I'm always in a plane, so these are really cool to listen to some music while you're on a plane because they're noise cancelling. But I just attach these via a little extension and straight into the computer. And the reason I do that is because I don't want the people listening to me to hear, and also we are getting a little poor connection there, but feedback, right? So if I'm not actually cancelling out the sound, then what happens is that the noise coming out of the speakers all of a sudden go through my microphone and cause feedback for the other person, meaning they can actually hear their own voice, and sometimes that will be delayed and it will take them out of flow, right? So that's why I wear the headphones. Now, this is a cool little contraption. I'll bring this over to here. This is a little video camera. It is called the Logitech C920. Now, I picked this up for around $80, also at JB Hi-Fi. No, I'm not an affiliate of JB Hi-Fi. I'm just giving you the deals. You can shop them wherever the hell you please. But this thing here cost me about $80, and it just simply turns my video into HD, meaning I've got 1080p projection straight out of that. It just attaches to the top of my computer. As you can see here, I'll just move this to the corner here. I just absolutely just clip it straight onto the top like that, and then I'm right to go as far as actually filming in HD and also having great sound quality through the microphone setup. And the boom arm makes it really set up. I just attach that to the end of my table, and of course you don't need something as elaborate as this. I'm not trying to say that. What I am saying is when I'm setting up my home studio, that's my microphone of choice, that's my video of choice, these are my headphones of choice. The only other part that I will probably not show you on camera, but if you watched yesterday's video, you'll see I also have a display monitor sitting up here that also attaches via USB so that I can actually pull notes and put them on there and not actually disturb the podcast or Zoom call or whatever I am doing. So as we're all working from home now, I think it's important that you some of the cool contraptions that you can actually highlight and actually get into a little bit better. That includes your audio, that includes your visual. If you like these, make sure you say so in the comments. Let me know what else you want to know around how to actually work from home, especially in these crazy days. I will get through them. I'll make sure that I do a whole bunch of these. We can go through lighting setup. I can show you some of the apps that I've been using that really sort of automate my business and go really fast on how to actually build from home really quickly. I can also show you a lot of things around how to actually wear certain parts of clothing so that you actually anchor yourself into a business-minded state. We've got a whole bunch of cool things that I can show you. So let me know in the comments what you want to see, and hopefully today you've learned a little bit about audio and also visual and about how to set up a little home office so that you can start kicking some goals. All right, guys, see you later.